Okay. Hello everyone that joined. I forgot to put my device on charge. One of those moments where you think you left your phone on charge throughout the night, but it wasn't charging. Yeah, it is what it is. Uh, Solve this puzzle. Everything f6. Like bishop takes f6. I was looking at like 97. But then it looks like there's just. Okay. Play some bullet. Blitz, not bullet. Three plus two. Okay. E4 in the Sicilian. Let's go mainline. We're getting it a Con Sicilian with a6. Yeah. Gonna play c4. Get him a Roxy bind. Bishop e3, bishop e2, castles. You take, I take. Knight f6, bishop e2. No knight g4s. I can't sacrifice yet. Huh. What is it? Is it queen c2? Or captures first? Captures first and then f3, or maybe queen c2 or queen b3. Queen c2, I don't want to play queen b3 because then I move into the eye of the rook. So I'm just gonna castle. I'll take the double pawns. It's not bad. I can always play c5, get a hole, and maybe g3, and but my opponent doesn't do it. So c5 looks like a good positional move. Just taking control of b6 and d6. Okay, now they do the same, but this is okay. I can play knight a4, knight e6. Got options. I can castle first. Hmm, got a good position. The thing about um, knight a4, queen f5, bishop d2. It's not bad. It's not bad. You castle, I castle. I can even play first. And yeah, looks like a good position. Good opening. Now I just have to convert it. Just need to convert it. I need a plan though. I need a plan. So here's bishop d2. Probably gonna have to go back all to d8. Now I can just plant. And I can play bishop back. Because if you capture, I can take with the queen. If d6, I think, yeah, just queen a5. Castles. Yeah, I don't have to take your bishop. I'll castle as well, bring my rook to d1. I don't know, maybe I can push b4. Maybe b4 was the best solution for me. b4, d5. Hmm. Yeah, I can take bishop takes, and queen takes has to happen. And what can I do after that? I've got a good knight, but after d5, I'm losing the center. So do I want to lose the center? Yeah, I'll lose the center. I'll get some play on the queen side. Bring my rooks to one of these squares here. That's my mini plan for now. I can play f4. f4 doesn't look too bad. a4 d5 though. Queen takes bishop f4, but this queen d4 check. King h1. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a4. My e4 pawn will be weak, but bishop d3 should do the job. Yeah, d5. I completely forgot that after. No, I don't think it should be bad. Can I just take queen takes, bishop f4, queen d4, king h1, queen takes? Ah, not even queen takes. Okay, what about this is interesting. Bishop f4. I might lose an exchange. Bishop f4, bishop g5. If I go bishop g3, there's always bishop e3. This is an interesting position. Very interesting. Can I play bishop d3 first? Because if you take, there's a fork. And I'm overthinking. I just have to play chess. Yeah, this is just a fork. But I do lose this very strong note. I'll probably take this rook. Or, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. No, maybe this one, but then queen takes. But I can take twice. Oh, my pawn doesn't allow me. Bishop f4. And I'll bring my other rook, because I want to go after the king. Go after the king. There's a5. Unfortunately. I'll play a4. Maybe queen e2, go after the pawn, like just a side quest. I can play this move. Looks good. But there's a check here. So let me move out of the way first. I can capture, but f takes, or even d takes. Seems alright. I can take, plant my bishop. If you don't take, I can. Oh no. You can just take. Oh no, I just take the. Fortunately, I can take the pawn on d5 because you can't sack. Wasn't focused on my back rank. Yeah, I missed this. Just bishop takes d5 because the pawn takes capture. Yeah, I win the exchange. Two rooks versus two bishops. It reminds me of this game that Grandmaster Maurice Ashley played, where he sacked the exchange twice. I can play queen e2. Yeah, and he had two bishops. I think it was two bishops versus two rooks, and he still won the game. And I think it was that tournament where he got a GM home. So yeah, it just reminds me of that game. I thought that was checkmate. But this should be checkmate. It's not. It's really not checkmate. Oh, okay. King g5, rook g7, king f6, queen h6. Yeah, and the king runs. Huh. So king g5 is not. So the queen g7, king g5, queen g7, king h5. What can it be? I can't even find a simple checkmate. So I'm thinking king g5, queen g7, or rook g7 doesn't work. Wow. Uh, maybe it does work. Rook g6. Check. Nah, this simply can't work. Yeah, wait, it works. Queen e7, king moves. Oh, you just win the queen. Yeah, didn't see that. So slow today. It's checkmating too. Ah, just h4 and then checkmate. Yeah, I don't think I would have played that in the game because I was looking at the time the whole time. But it's a good start. Good start. Okay. Caro-Kann. The Caro-Kann. Created by two players. Hence the name. I need to do more research because I know it's two players. That's why there's a hyphen in between the names. It's like the Joe Bava London. It was game played between Joe Bava and Richard Report. That's why it was called the Joe Bava Report or something like that. Yeah. Can you sack? I hope not. Uh, play bishop g6. I can get the cube. It's what you want in the Caro-Kann. You get a good position after you push g5, knight f, knight d7, knight f8, knight g6. Beautiful. Very, very nice. I haven't been playing the Caro-Kann for a while, but I learned it. It was one of my first openings that I learned when I was starting. So I have, but I only started getting an understanding of it last year. I think it was around September, October, because I was preparing for a tournament. And I didn't know what else to play because I don't play 1e5, I don't play Sicilian, uh, I don't play any of those mainline stuff because it's so much to learn and I didn't have the time. So I was just learning Caro-Kann, stick to what I know from when I was younger. I can't even say when I was younger because I started late. I started when I was 15, so I was not even that young. 15. So in December it will be 7 years. I get the cube. I can now 96, 98, 96. But 7 years is a lot to be committed to this game. It's a lot. It's a long time. Was it worth it? I don't know. I don't know about that, but it was fun. Maybe if I put the same effort into like another sport, maybe if I actually played sport again, because I don't play anymore. I'm just gonna go for my plan. Bring the rooks to the center. I can always sack on c5. Okay, not anymore. 96, 94. But um, why am I always something in my throat? But I used to play a lot of sport. But now I need to really get back into it because yeah, not playing sport is kind of boring. You need something to challenge you. Chess is more of a long-term goal for me. I'd like to become a master one day, but long-term. Not now, long-term. There's no rush, really. It's no rush. I know I'll get there one day. Just go without plan. Takes. Get the file. Bishop f8. Probably gonna double up as well. Can play a6. Ah, they're doubling up now. Could also double up, play a6. If b. Okay. Yeah, we can take twice. And then I can just take. My opponent does it. Still. Takes, queen takes. Can I take with the queen? Because if queen takes, his bishop takes. This is an interesting one. I can take. No, queen takes doesn't. Queen takes doesn't work. Pawn takes, queen takes. Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't know what I was thinking with that move. But I'll offer a queen trade. Just try to get the queen off the diagonal. And how do I win this? Maybe a b6. b6, yeah. Queen c4, b6. Okay. Okay. I see now. Understand it now. To be honest, I don't want to trade queens. Queen b5, I can play bishop b5. But they take my pawn, and I have to go back to f8. And I have pressure. I have pressure. I don't want to take with the rook. It's not what I want to do. Okay, they can, you can get a pass pawn here. But okay, my pawn doesn't do it. I'll go back. Maybe I could have played. I want to double up. I want to double up. It's fine. We trade off. And you see the rook. Plant the bishop. Get a bishop and get a knight. Just get knights. Because yeah, I feel I can maneuver this knight. It's trade off bishops. The bishop has no other diagonal. But if you don't want to trade off, I can't force a trade off. That's the unfortunate thing. I can force bishop. If I take, you get weak pawns. You get weak pawns, Rakshan. Okay. There has to be another way. Knight f8, 96. They can push, but not easy, not easy. I'll push. They're gonna get the knight stuck. But after f3, f3, yeah, the position is not simple. Okay, so low on time. Let's cover c5. Maybe I can get my knight to e4 or even d5. Just blockade. Maybe not the best, but anything can work here. Can hit the pawn now. It's on a light square. And my opponent also saw it. Bishop c5. Only c8. If you can get your king to c8. But you can just plant. Can't you plant it? Then I push. Can I push? Okay. No, no, not at all. I'm gonna have to take a draw here, if I can. Well, what's going into this endgame? Sack. I'm just gonna sack. There might be some tricks, but after push I can take. Do I want to take or do I want to play for the win? No, there's no win in this position. Yeah, it's a draw. That was a hectic match. It was very hectic. I felt like it was better though, because I just felt it. I don't know why. But it was the ending was, yeah, definitely a draw. But yeah, okay, the king was too close. This white king was too close. That's completely winning king of 7. So I played. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't feel. I thought they're gonna push because now you have a passport, another passport, and I would have to sack the pawn here and followed by f5 just to cover the promotion square. But I guess I got lucky. Yeah, this is a draw. So, oh, knight b7, wanting to push because how are you gonna stop it? Push, I have to give up. King e6, promote, takes, knight takes, king e5, king f5. It's even worse. Got a shoulder, knight f7, and I walk up. But you just take. Can't stop it. Because I can't. I have to go all the way around, but then you just capture. Yeah. Yeah. I got lucky. Lucky to get a draw. Okay. e4. Sicilian again. Everyone likes Sicilian. Are we gonna get a con Sicilian? No. What do you call this? Maybe I should have played 92. Some sidelines. I can play bishop d3 knight. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was thinking bishop d3 and knight d2, or just I'm just gonna say knight e2 because you can't really move the knight on f3. Now I can capture. I can go into an endgame, and yeah, we can just play chess. But my position is not good at all with these double c pawn. If knight e4, I can play queen f4, renewing the threat of captures. Okay, now you're basically forcing me to take. You'll get the open file if you trade off queens. I can trade off now because all your pieces are on dark squares, but you're probably gonna take b followed by a. Okay. So what can I do? What can I do personally? So you want e5? I can play bishop g4, bishop h3, h5, bishop h3. I can always move my rook here. Let's go into a pure endgame, solid endgame. King e2, or I can play rook b1, hit the pawn, b5, take the open file, king e2, king e3. But I can't go into anything other than rook endgame. Can't go into a pawn endgame. So I might have made it slightly difficult. So ec5. Yeah, I think I overestimated my chances. G4, F3, or H3, and then the H file might open as well. I can play A4. The captures. If you don't capture, I can always play rook here. But then it's rook B2. But yeah, I have to do something. I have to do something. Okay. Alright, now I just capture and I double up. I have a target. How are you gonna defend? Uh, this is interesting. Play rook b4. The king will have to defend. I don't see any other way. You can play for counterplay, but basically wasted the tempo because I'll have rook c1. But there is rook a3. How do I defend that? I can't. I did not notice that. Why my opponent didn't either. Is it f3 or h3? I'll play h3 just in case, because then I can take inwards. Now I have to play f3. So my opponent doesn't notice the idea of rook a3. They want to close the position. So now don't I just win a pawn? Yeah, I just win a pawn, you know. Now you can play rook a8. Oh, they wanna take control of the back rank. Does king e2 work? King e2 or rook a1? Rook a8 captures rook a2. Ah, then I go back. Oh, I can even come back. But rook a3 is the thing that bothers me. It's the move that bothers me. I'll play king e2. Don't want to take chances. What is your rating? Where are you from? You can't defend in time. My rating is my over the board rating. My feeder rating is 1691. I'm from South Africa. I can play f4 takes and go for this pawn. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I play king 3. I can wait. I'm down on time. I got a quarter of my pawn this time. Ah, okay, he's not making it easy. He's not making it easy. I'm gonna have to defend as well. He's gonna go after my h3 pawn. Yeah. I have to go back all the way around. All the way around. I might not be your pawn up after all this. It's unfortunate. I'll have a better pawn structure. But it's okay. I'm just gonna hide my king here and I'm gonna come up with some plan. Because I messed it up. I really messed it up, bro. Cool. Oh, awesome. I also found a guy from South Africa. Dawood. Oh yes, I know. We from the same province. I'll wait. For now, I'll wait. I'm gonna go rook h5. And my opponent is not letting me get counterplay. Nothing. Nothing at all. They're probably gonna push and have to go rook e1. Thanks. Now we can get something. We can get something in this position. Now there is f5. I'm sure I can just move up. Rook c2. Oh no. Now I have to take a draw. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I really messed it up. I thought I was winning. I was winning, in fact. Not that. Now I'm the one fighting for draw. Very, very ironic. I need to go back to my books. I need to go study in games again. He wants to checkmate me. Why did I do that? Is this a draw if I trade off rooks? Yeah, it's a draw. Because the king is behind the pawn. Yeah. Should have never let this happen. Unacceptable. I subscribed because we know the same guy. Thank you. Yeah, he's doing well as well, so it's always good to see. That's crazy because we in the same province. Can you believe it? And there's not much South African streamers, you know. There's a lot on Twitch. I know on Twitch, but YouTube there's not much. But this game, I should have won this game. But every game is a lesson. But sometimes it's not easy to learn from that lesson. Yeah, man, what did I do wrong here? Maybe just yeah, I know I was winning here. Oh, yeah, wait. I don't know why the engine said +5. Because it was a slight advantage. But my opponent just defended very well. Where was the minus? Maybe it was the end. Giving up that pawn made my life difficult. But yeah, once I saw that, okay, we can trade off rooks. Yeah, then I was able to figure out, yeah, this is just a draw. Okay. I am a mod on this channel. How do you even do that? I don't know how to do that stuff. I need to check how you've been streaming. How you been streaming? Do you mean how I'm using Streamlabs. Streamlabs, yeah. I don't stream directly from YouTube. From the YouTube not app but YouTube Studio. I use Streamlabs. I'm a 400 in bullets, so I have up. So I have up. Oh, how long? Uh, it has to have been a year now, you know. It has to have been a year. But I've been inconsistent. That's why. Been inconsistent. But recently, over the past month, 2 months, I've been more or less consistent. At least once a week. Can't even say once a week. Sometimes even twice a week. But yeah, just trying to stay consistent. And it's paid off. You know, it has paid off a lot. Um, May was a good month. May was a good month. So if I just stay consistent now, I've been streaming. I think it's every 2 days. I don't want to stream every day because I have to upload as well. Cause I like uploading. Because the moment I've been trying to study the algorithm. Because you can't upload and then stream. It takes away viewers. From what I've seen, my own experience as well. So I'm trying to learn as I go. So if I do every 2 days, okay, now I can just push back, plant my knight. They can go knight here, but then I play f5. I cement. No, what is my pawn doing? I can play f5. Yeah, cool. What can I do? Okay, so you want this. It's f3, 96. Then I can play rook f7. Even maybe rook f8. Or rook f7 looks nice. Rook f7, knight c7, 98, knight f6. What opening was that? It was almost like, yes, it was almost a London system. Check now. Okay, wait, my pawn is breaking. Oh, they want to take this. But you know, I have a cool move I can take. Pawn takes, and bishop h5, g6, g3 I can capture. If they take, I take, and I get a good position. I put my knight on a5. Oh, looks beautiful. This opening, oh, knight c3. It does look like a London, but there's a knight on c3 instead of a pawn. Normally the knight goes to d2, at least, because I used to play the London system. I still play it now and then, but I used to play it a lot. It was used to be my main opening, but I got bored of it. I just got bored of it. But now I can capture, but this bishop takes. But I can take first, takes, bishop takes. But I'll play bishop h5. It's bishop h4, hit the rook. I've been studying the London, trying to get better at it. Yeah, it's a good opening. Sec. Yeah, it's a good opening. I would definitely recommend it. I can take. What I can do now is I can play queen f6, hit the pawn, and I don't know what else to do. Maybe I can move my knight somewhere to f5. The London is a good opening. It's mainly a lot of structures, which is something I used to enjoy doing. Just learning structures, because okay, you see the structure. Like, okay, this is my plan in the position. What do I do? Instead of learning this theory the whole time, but I realized it was holding me back. It was holding me back because I was just learning structures instead of developing my calculation, because you don't really calculate if you know the position. My opponent has put me in a difficult position. I can force a queen trade, but your knight is too strong. This knight is really strong. Um, Maybe rook d6, rook d8, or bishop d7, bishop e8. Something like that. Just to get rid of this. I want to get rid of this knight, even if I have to sack the exchange. I've been playing queenside fried liver. I thought that made up years ago. Queenside fried liver. Queenside fried liver. I've never heard of that one before. Looks like I have to give up my bishop for this one. The queenside fried liver. I think I know what you mean when you play like knight b5 and your bishop is on f4. Then you want to go to c7 and fork the king and the rook before the king castle, something like that. I think. I think that's what I remember. No, I can play maybe I can, maybe I can't. So I'll play king h7. My opponent is knocking on the door and I can't open. My opponent has to be enjoying this game. I am not enjoying it. Not one bit. I am struggling. But the queenside fried lover is, I don't know what the proper name is. I'm not sure. No, my opponent doesn't want to do it. Yo, I'm struggling. That might have been a mistake. Okay, now I can come in. Now I can just come in. I got queen e5, rook a2, but you can always play rook b. b6 maybe? Maybe I just play rook c6 and I give the exchange up. Yeah, what's that? Flagged. But I'm losing though. I'm losing. Maybe I should have played. What should I have played here? Yes, and if it all works to plan, the queen must take the knight, and bishop takes queen, and then backs out and plays the rest of it. Yeah, that's true. That is true. You just win a queen for the night. So I should not have taken king g7. I'm just backing out, giving a pawn up. When I get my bishop out, the knight can come in. Doesn't work. Does it check? Oh, you're getting checkmated. No, that's interesting. I'll play a 3+2. The opening's name is. Okay, let me start the game first and then I'll read it. And the opening's name is Fegatello, Italian for fried liver. Comes from the visual of Black's king being roasted after the sacrifice. Being roasted. I don't know what this means. Estamos y vivo. Spanish? I'm gonna translate this right in the middle of the game. Are we live? How do I say it? Is it C? Is it C? How do I say it in Spanish? English? Spanish. C. Nah, I can't do this. I can't type and play. Am I gonna type this as well? Swap. C. Ah, I just blundered. GG. I'm gonna come back. I'm not concerned. I can make a comeback. Yeah, yeah, we can play. We can play next round. Not next round, next game. Let me see if I can make a comeback here. I'm sure I can. Hit the queen. Hit the rook. King takes. I'm not in a good position. But how do I come back? Okay, I can play the queens. B3, bishop B7, castles. Ah, but now you're gonna play rook D1. My 94 takes. Ah, but now there's something right here. Not my best game. Not my best game. Just allowing the knight fork was a bad move. Maybe I get some counter play. Look for the next. What does that mean? There's a fork coming. So gotta play like a card. Come back. Yeah, the one pawn is not enough for the piece. But I'll fight. I'll fight. Which channel is that? I'll read it properly right now. Chess with Yoda. 3 hours. In 3 hours time it would be 3 o'clock in the morning. No, there's no luck. Rematch? Oh wait. GG. We can play Chad. Yeah, we can play. Idea Ruski. If you can look up chess with Yoda and beat him. He streams in about 3 hours. No, I'm not advertising my channel. I beat him and I called him a what? And oh, and he called me what? Okay, I'll check it out. Chase here. I'll check it out now. Chase with Yoda. Yeah, 5:40 p.m. 5:40 p.m. That's like 6 hours before. What? I don't know your name on the chest. Okay, I'll type it right now. 5:40 p.m. Which country is that? Is that the US? Yes, the US. Are you guys watching the Club World Cup? Okay. D4, play D5, E6, knight B5, I play bishop B4, bishop A5, C4, C5, sorry, C5, knight C6, A3, captures, takes, I can take, knight takes, or I can take and then play C4, but it's B3, so I'll capture knight C6, play A6, I can even offer a queen trade, but A6, oh, my position is not, it's not easy to play. Queen F5, E4, are you sure? Are you sure you want to play that? You want to go back? Oh, you can offer the propose a tactic. Yeah, again. And then we play proper chess. There we go. Another time, one more time. Because I can take here. So then I'm gonna play the same thing, queen f5. You don't want to accept my queen shit. I'm gonna do it on your turn. Stop me from casting. It's fine. Bishop d6, b4. I mean b5. Bishop e6. Bishop d6. How do I stop bishop e6? I can't. Maybe knight d8, knight b7. Okay. Now I can just take and up e4 takes. I think my Streamlabs froze, so I can't see. I'll take. Ah, okay. How do I? So I'll offer you the knight trade. I'll take the bad pawn structure for playing bishop d7, bishop c6. Get my bishop under the diagonal, rook g8, and take control of the g file. Okay. Probably bishop c4. Then I'll play bishop d6. Bishop d7, bishop c6. And we have an equal position and we have to fight. And we just have to fight there. I'm expecting f3 and then I can play rook g8. And yeah, you have to defend either with rook d2, rook 1 to d2 or rook 4 to d2. Oh, okay. Rook g8. Expecting g3. Oh, this is interesting. What do I do? I can play e4, but you know I like f4. But now I mean f5. But now you have f4. Sorry, but I can always plant my bishop on yeah. I forgot about that move. I forgot about this one. That's a problem. Not really a problem. That's the funny thing about it is I can play h4. Yeah, I can play h5, so yeah, I can't even think. My coordinates are off. Just play h5. Because if you capture, there's a fork on f3. The bishop. Um, so I win exchange. I'm gonna offer a rook trade so that I can make it less difficult. King g6. Wait, what did I do? Okay. Okay. Give a check. Check followed by king g6. Now you have to trade off. Then I can play rook h8 and pick up the pawn on h4. Bishop f1. Now I think rook f4, because if king e2 I can simply capture. Therefore king e1, but the king is, yeah, you have to play king e1. And I capture king e2. This is an interesting position. So I'll go after the pawn. If king e3, I'll give a check and then I'll play b5 because bishop g2, and I don't want to get skewered for the board. b4. Now I give a check, rook d6. And yeah, this is now I go after the pawn. If you play f3, your bishop is basically neutralized. Now I play h5, a5. Oh, my coordinates are off. My coordinates are off. Yeah. Now I can just play b4. I cement. I can cement either. I'll play b4. And my rook must just not get trapped. My king can come in. It's one way. Yeah, I'll just bring my king in. Can even sack. Not too soon though. Once my king gets here, the bishop has to make a choice. Either way, one of the pawns will fall. Oh, okay. No, I think it's just, yeah, rook h4. Now the bishop. Where does the bishop go? Now I can just take king here. Takes. King h3, and then like f3 should do the job. f6, yo. Yeah, f6. Opposition. You have to play king d4, and now I just stand behind and I push. Why did you did why you did not knock the bishop out? What does that mean? GG, well played, well played. Why did you not knock in, not sh notion the bishop out? What does that mean? What does that mean? Earlier you had an option to attack the bishop out directly with your king. Yeah, I did. Attack the bishop out my king. I think I did though. I can check the game now. Wait, games. Sorry. You mean yeah? King g3. Move times cross table. Ooh, 92%. That's good. That's good. 92 is good. Especially in accuracy. Just one blunder. Yeah, that was the taking the pawn on that's h5. Yeah, I'm taking the pawn on h5 because of the fork. Yeah, rook h5. I thought you were gonna play like bishop d3. But bishop e2 works as well. I didn't see bishop e2. I have to sack because if he takes, then I do win the pawn back. Yeah, I think I'm better. Yeah, rook f1, bishop g2. But at least it's equal material. Can actually force a repetition here. Very interesting. A rated game? No, 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 no. We can't play rated games. But why not? It's 3 plus 0. Okay. Just a number. But I have to focus. What do I play? Play Namzavinian. But d5, not c5. I'll go back after a3. We're gonna push c5 at b3. I can plant my knight in the center. Takes a5. Bishop d6. Before the knight opts in. Maybe the knight can opt in now. Who knows? But now bishop d6. Queen f6. Rook e8, queen f6. Now I can push. Takes. Push captures. Maybe even queen f6 first. G3? Don't think G3 works. Ah, I forgot about that. Okay, let's sack. I'll play rook here. Are we gonna expect bishop e6? Bishop e3? No, no bishop e3. There is a fork. I'll lose this pawn, but I don't think it's much. Setting up a discovery with knight g3. Free pawn. Yeah, I blundered that pawn. But okay. It is what it is. Now I play h4. Mistake. And just replant my knight. Now this is an interesting one. Take. Pawn takes. Ah, I've got a few options. And bishop e4. Because if you take, I can take with the pawn. Then I bring my rooks. I trap my own queen. What am I doing? I can play knight b3. Are you taking challenges? Yes, I can take challenges. I can play, yeah, now just, whoa. Okay, where's my opponent playing? I might have to sack my rook. Or play rook d4. With the idea of c4, c3, and then get the two passports. I have to be careful though, because this is, okay, you're gonna sack. Takes, and then I can play rook a8, rook a2. Okay. Let's wait, see what else it's. Why did you resign though? Why did you resign? This is a draw. It's a complete draw position. Oh, yeah, never mind. I'm up a rook. I forgot about this rook. I just forgot about it. But okay. Yeah, whoever wants to play, they can challenge me. My username would be on the screen. Um, hmm, yeah, well played. It was Dinesh. Dinesh, very well played. Yeah, you had a really good position there. When I took the pawn, when I took the bishop with the pawn, I realized, oh no, my queen is trapped. And then I saw that pawn move, which saved me. So is this your username? Nicolette Plumber. Okay, I'll challenge. Yeah, Dinesh, that pawn move was, it saved me that e6. Because if queen takes, no, no, you can't take with the queen. I think. Yeah, you can't take with the queen. Well, you can. I think you can. Oh, it's my move though. Yeah, you can take with the queen, but you win a pawn. Does it matter? Yeah, your position is good. Yeah, you have a good position. Um, I don't think I can find the username on leeches. Oh, yes, it, yes, it, yes. No, when you know what you're doing. But we can play 3+2. That's fine. Challenge to a game. There we go. Okay. Play. Let's play the London system. Bishop f4. C5. Ah, this line. This line. I hate this line so much because I play it myself. Bishop d3, queen b6, c4, takes. Rook takes, queen c2. Yo, this is so complicated. Take. Ah, you don't want to go into it. Okay, that's understandable. But what do I do now? Because I don't think I've analyzed this move, knight f6. Is a knight b2 takes the good one. Hmm. I give up the pawn, I think. Left the game. What I'm expecting now is e6, d6. I'm expecting d6. Takes, knight c3, knight f3, bishop e2. I can play rook d1. I think it would be cool to visit South Africa. Scale of 1 to 10, no good. 1, no good. 10, awesome. How do you rate my country? That's a good question. It merely depends on where in the country are you going. What do you want to see in the country? What do you want to do? If I don't know, if you want to go to the most popular place, you have to go to. You see, in the US they call it states, but here in South Africa we call it provinces. So we have to go to a province called the Western Cape. It's where all the, if to be specific, Cape Town, Cape Town or Stellenbosch. Those are the rich parts of the country. You'll see people driving Lambos and everything. It it merely depends. What do you want to see? What do you want? What is the purpose of your visit to the country? It's a good country. Um, we need the money for tourism because tourism. I think tourism is our main source of income, which is interesting to think about it. It's very interesting that tourism is the main source of income for the country. But I'm getting off topic. Where would you go? What would you do? Western Cape. Go to the Western Cape. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would I rate my country? How would I rate my country? My country. Uh, that question is like history, and I find well, history is our history is a bit. It's not a good history at all. You know, there was a lot of segregation. Um, even to this day, the effects of segregation are still here. Um, I don't know how old you are, so I can't say which time period. Maybe I don't know if you can understand it, but it's 2025. Post, I mean not post, before 94, 1994, there there was this thing called apartheid, meaning separation, segregation, basically. Where, whoa, am I losing porn? Where oh, I need to focus. Uh, I would, my country, I like my country. Even though like I like it, it's just that the politics mess everything up. This I see. You also say my country right now is, I'm thinking, a six. It's not, but when it's not all politics, I would give it eight. Yeah, I could agree with you on that part. Same for me. Um, even though there's a lot to be done, I would give it. I would give it a six. Regardless, the politics will never go away. That's the unfortunate thing. It will simply never go away. Hit the queen, hit the pawn, and yeah, there's always been a separation in the country. So, but it's a nice country. I've never left the country before, so I can't really compare it with others. But maybe one day I'd like to go overseas to play a tournament. One day, like Germany, or to play like the Grenk Open, or what if Norway, to play Norway Open. Oh, I didn't see that one. I did not see that move. That's unfortunate. I have to play King here. But push. Oh, I played with 1 second. You can take. I'll play bishop f3 or bishop e4, bishop d4, bishop e4, and I just push. Hit the pawn. Yeah, I need to play faster. Yeah, this just wins on the spot. I missed it. Such bad moves. Oh yeah, I understand. I visited Mexico when I was younger. Mexico. Oh no. Um, yeah, I think I'm lost here. I'm completely lost to be honest. Yeah, just king. Yeah, GG's. Well played. Yeah, I understand. I visited Mexico when I was younger, lots of parties, and I've been on a cruise, but never overseas. Yeah, join a rematch. GG. Yeah, no problem. Well played. Yeah, yeah. Just got outplayed there. What can I say? Just got outplayed. But yeah, Mexico is that's just underneath the US, which went by boat. So I've been on cruise, but never overseas. Oh, okay. Have you been to Canada? Because it's Canada, the US, Mexico, but on top of Canada is Greenland. Then Mexico, Greenland, Canada, US, Mexico, and then there's the Caribbean islands like Cuba, Jamaica. If what I can remember, yeah, from what I can remember. For me, it's South Africa, then you get four other countries: Namibia, Botswana, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe. Namibia is basically like South Africa. It's basically the same country. It's not though. They gained independence many years ago, so it's not the same. But it's the same languages, almost the same languages. They both speak English and Afrikaans. Then you get your other languages, which I'm not familiar with. No, I haven't, but I want to one day. I visited Alaska. Oh, Alaska is where's Alaska? It's like on the edge. Or I remember seeing a map. No, 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 I don't want the queen trade. I want the checkmate. And I come back. Can even take this off the board. I can take first and then take here, give a check. Now I can sack. 7 different languages. No, they think there's more now. It's like we're getting an update. No, there's 11. I think it's 11 or 12. Well, I'm not sure now. It's one of the two, 11 or 12. I only know of, okay, I only speak two. I don't speak any other amount. Two alone is not easy. Two alone is simply not easy. Hit the pawn. Ah, it's too slow. Yeah, I think there's 11 languages in the country. Let me Google. In South Africa, it should be 11, 12. 12. Oh, because sign language is another language as well. That's why. It's an official language, sign language. I could actually learn sign language in a few weeks if I put if I put proper time and effort into it. Alaska is next to Canada. You got USA, Canada, Alaska, which is next to Canada, and Alaska doesn't actually touch US. Oh, it's just another piece of land, basically. So it's not, it doesn't have direct contact. Hmm. Which other countries like that? I think I know. Which other country? Alaska is the largest state in the US. Whoa. What is the smallest state? Is it Hawaii? Isn't Hawaii also like not in like direct or not connected directly as well? Just like Alaska. Isn't it like an island? Alaska, Texas, and then California. Yeah, California is big. California is big. Opponent's gonna double up. Oh, okay, they're not. They're gonna defend here, rook b5. I can play queen f7 with this pawn. Oh, I can take just play slow chess. I don't even have to. I just move the one rook, pick up the bishop. Now my opponent has counterplay. Rhode Island. Oh, do you know how many provinces or states there are in South Africa? Why am I so slow? Why am I so slow? I have the mouse, but California is the third. Yes, Hawaii is in the Pacific Ocean. Okay, Pacific Ocean. Yeah, the thing about South Africa is since we stuck between two oceans. It's the Indian Ocean. Wait, is it the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean? Yeah, not yeah. I think it's those two. I think it is those two. I'm guessing five. I'm gonna push. Not a problem. I can push. Takes. You can take. Um, oh, you said guessing five? I forgot the question. But oh, but you're referring to the provinces. Yeah, nine. It's nine. It's a lot. It is a lot. Not as much as the US, but it is a smaller country. Yeah. Do you know which one is the largest? I don't actually know, but do you know which one's the smallest? Or do you know the names of them? It's not like English names. So I'm surprised I can actually play and and talk at the same time. And I'm not doing too bad. I have a good position, slightly good. Can trade off and win the spawn. Oh, but now you block here. Not a problem. Oh, that is a problem. That's not a problem though. I'll find a way to defend. I didn't see that. Better just load. No, that's not a province or state. The largest. I think the largest is the Northern Cape. It's not even a cape though. I don't know why it's called Northern Cape. There's no new name for it. There's no update on the names, but fortunately, because that's going to be another story to learn how to pronounce these names. Because most of these names come from the time of segregation and haven't been changed. Most of them, yeah. How many have been changed? Three? Is it three? Yeah, I don't know. Takes. So I was hoping, I was getting so excited that I could win the queen. But there's nothing. I don't know how to pronounce that. My spelling is bad. How? Oh, yes. Yes, how thing. Ah, now I blundered. Ah, but I can take twice. Rook. Get a rook and a bishop for it. Now I can maybe get a perpetual check. Someone. I am lagging a bit. Okay. We also run for a check here. You're gonna have to go here. No, you don't want to go there. Okay. Check. Um, let's eat the pawn. Let's take the pawn and take the queen and just be happy that you are material. Yes, finally. Finally won a game. Yeah, Gauteng is the smallest. The biggest, yeah, I think I said the Northern Cape, but yeah, I haven't been to all the provinces yet, which is there's a lot. 9 is a lot, but there's a big distance between them. That's why it's expensive to travel so far. And there's I don't know much. What can you actually do in these different provinces? Maybe one day would be interesting to see. I have been to how many of them have I been to? I think 6 or 7. How many of yes, I think Northern Cape would be the biggest. How many of the states have you been to? But now they just get this push. Takes twice. Let me come back. I feel like I'm down a pawn, but I'm not. I'm not actually down a pawn. How do I get the knight in like this? Okay. There we go. Yeah. That was tiring. Hang on, I have to think. 50 is a lot. That's insane. I like this line, bishop e6. I've won a great game in this variation. Now you have to play bishop d5. Ah, I think it's 97. Oh no, that's not that bad. c4, bishop e6 takes. I think I'm supposed to take the knight. Sorry. There's a lot to count. Been through many, but maybe 15 to 20. That's insane. 15 to 20. So let's say 15. 15. That's a lot. I don't know how big they are in the States. But are you keeping up with Ryan Trahan's series that visiting 50 Airbnbs in 50 states in 50 days? See the pawn? That is a pawn. Ah, you're going after these. Not a problem. Hit the bishop. Can pick up the pawn. This pawn is may. Oh, never mind. I thought I could win it. But it's not falling. It's not easy to win. There's a checkmate that I'm threatening. Okay, not anymore. I'm trying to still get it. There we go. Visited Florida several times in Indiana, and it's a 17-hour drive to where we went to Florida. 17 hours, but you stopped along the way. Does the 17 count as stopping, or is it excluding the breaks? 17 hours from Florida to Indiana. Indiana is, where is that? What's the difference? Indiana. Florida, I know, is on the coast. It has to be on the coast. Is this not a fork? Can I take and then it's a fork? Ah, you can take my knight though. You can take my knight. Takes it the pawn. It will fall. Okay. It looks difficult to play. But a 17-hour drive. The most I've driven is 3 hours. The most I've driven. I don't know how it feels to drive 17 hours. That is crazy. And I heard someone say that like driving like a 3 hour drive is nothing. For me, a 3 hour drive is a lot. A 3 hour drive is a lot. You don't just drive 3 hours randomly. Oh, there's a check. I forgot about this pawn. Can I just play here? Yes, stop for gas bathroom, I think, but no hotel. Hey, that's hectic. Maybe you slept in a car, maybe in a vehicle, but that's that's not easy. That is not easy at all. I can't even imagine it because it's so sounds difficult. Ah, flat. How tired must how much coffee or energy drinks that you have to drink just to stay awake. I used to study this line, but it doesn't work because you just get a king's other kind of defense. Only problem is the G file. That's the only problem. The G file. Yeah, we drive about 5 hours to visit family in Kentucky. Kentucky. A 5 hour drive is nothing. You get used to it, I assume. After a while, you just get used to it. My opponent is wants to go into the in game, but I don't because I don't know what I'm doing. Check. It's just one check though. Too many to count. Yeah, I also have family that stay far away, but it's like 3 4 hour drive. I could have taken the spawn. I can take twice, give a check. But it's not checkmate. Oh, it's not checkmate. Check. Ah, it is checkmate. Okay. Yeah, yo, America is the US is big. The US is very big. But I think the biggest country is Russia. I think it's Russia. Oh, I see. Family reunion or someone passes away. Yeah, it's far to drive. Hit the queen with tempo. Ah, I just blundered. They gonna push? No, no push. They wanna trade queens. Yeah, my position is terrible. What a bad position. Uh, I did not see that. Yeah, just blundered that piece on f4. And my whole position fell apart. 7, but oh, and what is this? This is the Alien Gambit. I hate it. I absolutely hate this opening because I'm just gonna get punished. Now he's gonna take sack. Yeah, falling apart. 7 million square miles. Russia is very big. Russia is very big, yeah. But there's a lot of what do you call those ice deserts? I don't know what you call it, ice deserts, or there's a lot of ice. There's a lot of uninhabitable land. If I'm using the correct term, uninhabitable. You just can't stay there to survive. Let's give it a check. C3 takes. No, but there's bishop, no? Yup. But I take check. King moves, and yeah, GG's. US is almost 4 million miles. Ah, it's almost, it's just more than half. Tundra. We named our cat Tundra. What does it mean? What does it mean? I've never heard that word before. It's a cool name. It's like Transformers. Oh, white cat. Okay, okay. I don't know much about cats. I really don't know much. You don't often see cats here. Snow desert. I don't know if you call it a snow desert. Ah, I just planted this pawn. Ish. Now there's a p5, break play 4. But these rook a3. There's a lot of. I wouldn't say there's a lot of dogs, but there's dogs. There's definitely dogs here. I'll take the pawn when I can take my player. Okay, now I can take. I can play rook b2. Ah, I didn't see this. Check. And I win the pawn. I lose this one, but it's fine. Hmm. Ah, just flag me. A treeless plain, especially of Arctic region, have permanent frozen layer below the surface soil and plant life made up mostly of mosses, lichens, herbs, and other small shrubs. Oh, is that what a tundra means? I guess you learn I guess you learn something every day, something new every day. I've never heard of it before. I know now what it is. Thank you, tundra. Maybe if you did like geography in school or something, you'd have an idea what it is. Yeah, I just blundered a pawn, but my opponent didn't see it. I will close the position, maybe. There's a pawning. Check. Ah, what am I doing? I forgot about this one. Now I'm the one getting. Ah, completely missed checkmate. 2500 plus sets and say no, no, no. It's bullet. It's bullet. Yeah, I'm not that good. I'm not that good in blitz. Yeah, but I messed up that last game. GG's. Peru. Peru is in South America. South America. How many countries in South America? It's Brazil, Argentina, Peru, Paraguay, Ecuador, Colombia, Argentina, Chile, um, Venezuela. Did I say Ecuador? I did say Ecuador. Ecuador, Colombia, and Venezuela have similar flags. Very, very similar. I like studying flags. That's why. Um, how many countries are in Africa? I think it's 52 in Africa. In North America, it's Greenland, Canada, US, Mexico, Cuba is Jamaica, and the others small countries. I've never been good at super fast games. My brother was good at them. Yeah, these fast games are you have to be focused. You have to be fully focused. Or else, like, you're sorry, or else just gonna be playing random moves. But still awesome. Thank you, name Mister. Sorry. Yeah, that's yeah. I'm gonna call it a day. It's how long have I been streaming? 2 hours. Yeah, it's a good stream. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. I have to wake up early. I have to be somewhere tomorrow. So I will call it a night or a morning if you if you want to say it's a morning because it's 1 o'clock. Yeah, are you going to back on it tomorrow? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I hope so. Actually, I hope so. If I can get it all my work done, and then yeah, I don't think I have anything else planned. I don't think I have to be somewhere on Friday, so I'll be back tomorrow. I think more or less the same time, anywhere between like 8 and 10 p.m., which would be 2 to 4 p.m. US time. Since if it's 6 hours, if it's 6 hours, yeah, I should be back tomorrow. Play some more bullet or blitz. Yeah, get back to 2000, get back to 2500 bullets and try to at least reach 2250. Awesome. See you tomorrow. Pleasure talking to you. Yeah, thank you so much on my part as well. You made the stream very interesting. Finally, someone's like engaging. So it's been a good stream. Thank you for the interaction as well. It was a good talk. Good talk. Okay, then thank you for joining the stream this evening. Yeah, I don't know how to end it because when I streamed on, was it not yesterday, the day before, I I more or less said always be grateful for the opportunities you receive. I'm usually with Dawood around summertime. Yeah, I must actually contact him. We could play a few matches. That would be interesting. Because I haven't seen him in years. I haven't seen him in years. Because we don't stay as close as what we used to. I don't see my tournaments as well. But yeah, have a good night. Good dreams. Thank you. Same to you. So how do I end the stream? How do I end the stream? What can I end it with? What is the verse for tonight? What is the Bible verse for tonight? There's a tournament on Friday. There's a tournament, Chess Friends tournament. Yeah, you can send the. Is it a group on Leeches or how is it? Yeah, I don't know which Bible verse to use. Um, let me check. Let me check. Can I? I can send you the link. Yes, yes, please, please send the link. Then I'll see. Because Friday, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing Friday. I know there's this there's like this national tournament that happens Fridays in South Africa, but yeah, I don't often play it. I think it's like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., so 1 p.m. US time. US time. Um, so I'm gonna go Old Testament, New Testament. I was reading Echelatius. I don't know how to pronounce it. I really don't know how to pronounce it. Um, where was this? Was it Echelatius? I don't know. I can't pronounce it really. Was it now chapter 11? Was you can send it to. You can do it here or send it on Leeches. I don't know what that verse was now. I'm so lost. But I like Proverbs 20 verse 24. I really like that one because I was reading it. I was like, yo, this is you need to think. What does this mean? What does this mean? Proverbs 20:24. This one is deep. This one is deep. It says, "A person's steps are directed by the Lord. How then can anyone understand their own way?" A person's steps are directed by the Lord. How then can anyone understand their own way? How can anyone understand your mind? It's basically saying you don't know what the future holds for you. We don't know. For me personally, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll become a grandmaster one day. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll do something else that I never thought of doing. We don't know the plans, but we have to keep on pushing, keep on understand. We have to seek it. Yeah, so that's the Bible verse I'm leaving off for today. Proverbs 20 verse 20. Proverbs 20 verse 24. Proverbs 20 verse 24. Person's steps are directed by the Lord. How then can anyone understand their own way? Just keep that in mind. We don't know our past, but we keep working. Proverbs 20 verse 24. Okay. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining the stream tonight. And good night, good morning, good afternoon. And don't forget to pray tonight before you sleep. Always pray. Thank the Lord for the day. Thank the Lord for the opportunities you receive in life, and always try to make the most out of them, and just be grateful for what you have. Okay? Thank you everyone, and thank you Chad. Thank you for the good conversation. Okay? You'll probably see me tomorrow, but we'll see what tomorrow brings. We'll see what it brings. Okay everyone. Good night. Goodbye. I'm gonna count to